INFJs are superstitious as a mofo, but there's a catch. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're 39 subscribers away from 5K. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. All right, so here's the thing. INFJs have an uncanny ability to make predictions about the future. We use our introverted intuition to do that, but here's the thing about it, all right? Superstitions, INFJs are very superstitious, but not in the way that you might think, and there's a major caveat here, okay? Most people, the majority of the population, they look at superstitions as just that, okay? Especially your sensors. To a greater extent, your other intuitive types like your INTJ, your ENFJ, etc., they will use superstitions to, to factor them in, when making judgments, but will still largely dismiss superstitions. INFJs will use superstitions to formulate plausible possibilities, realistic, legitimate things that actually could happen, positive, negative, or neutral, but that are filtered through the INFJ's tertiary introverted thinking. Okay, so we don't dismiss superstitions when coming up with insights or coming up with ideas. We factor them in. We take them very seriously. We play with them. You know how a lot of people like wordplay, like writers love wordplay. Well, INFJs like to use superstitions the way writers use wordplay. And we look at those superstitions and we weigh the likelihood of them actually happening. And then we take bits and pieces of the superstition and then add that into an overall insight. That is what introverted intuition does. INFJs, I'm going to argue, trust not only their ideas and not only their hunches and their insights. INFJs even trust their superstitions. They even trust the most unlikely grandiose superstition that they may have, because we know that of all of the dross that might be included in that superstition, if there's even a tiny little bit of truth, a kernel of truth in that superstition, we can take that and extract that part of it from the overall picture of that superstition and use it to form grand insights. Now, guys, that was a jumbled mess. I did the best that I could to articulate introverted intuition. It's a whopper. A lot of it is unconscious, semi-conscious, subconscious, but I know that INFJs know exactly what I'm talking about. I want to hear your perspective in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe. You guys were almost at 5,000 return subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Also, you guys, I have a Google AdSense check waiting to come. They're not going to send it till it gets to $100. There's like 93 bucks in there. Somebody do me a favor, okay? Donate a $10 bill today to my super thanks so that it'll put that Google AdSense over 100 and then they send me a check. All right. I don't do these videos for money. You guys know that, but it is kind of annoying when you have a Google AdSense revenue check just sitting there and it's been sitting there for like 6 months. Right? And it's going to be like another 3 months before I actually get paid, unless somebody just sends a generous super thanks right now. And then I can go get a new cowboy hat or something. I love y'all. Have a blessed day. Talk to you in the next video.